I think I've found the man that I'm gonna spend the rest of my life with. Yeah. Only thing is, he's from Tinder and we haven't actually met in real life yet.
Welcome to Ms. Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 best Hilary Duff roles.
You blew my concentration.
Temper, Sarah.
Now we get to start all over again.
For this list, we'll be looking at the star's most memorable television and film parts. Which of these characters do you relate to the most? Let us know in the comments. Number 10, Olivia Burke, Gossip Girl.
I'll be right back. Don't do any mind-altering substances without me.
Okay.
There was basically a revolving door of recurring characters on Gossip Girl, but few are as memorable or believable as Duff's Olivia Burke, a celebrity who enrolls at NYU in a bid to experience some normalcy.
This is so nice of you to help me.
Sharing wisdom is what college is all about, right?
It goes without saying, but with Vanessa Abrams as her roommate and Dan Humphrey as her boyfriend, things get pretty interesting. The trio is well remembered for their involvement in one of the series' most controversial storylines. Of course, we're referring to that infamous episode that sparked outrage among parents. Hilary Duff's time on the series may have been short, but she definitely managed to leave her mark. Number 9, Tansy Marchetta, Material Girls.
People Magazine, are you excited about tonight's events?
We are, of course. We feel so excited just to be able to remember our father like this.
This movie sees real-life sisters Hilary and Haley Duff play on-screen siblings Tansy and Ava Marchetta. The two wealthy young women are slated to take over their late father Victor's company, Marchetta Cosmetics. But their lives are turned upside down when claims that the products damage people's skin emerge.
Ava, this is so weird. We're here all alone.
They have to get to the truth, figure out who's in their corner, and embrace who they are along the way. What's more, they do all this while adjusting to life without money. Watching the duo bicker is hilarious, especially considering their off-screen bond.
Could this get any worse? We could die here.
And while the girls start out naive and entitled, they grow into well-rounded and capable people. Come for the fun premise, but stay for the heart the Duff sisters bring. Number 8, Wendy the Good Little Witch, Casper Meets Wendy.
Ugh, I just wanted someone to talk to.
Join the club.
A ghost! Don't you come any closer, you!
Witches and ghosts aren't supposed to get along. Yet when Casper and Wendy meet, they realize they actually have a lot in common, especially when it comes to their families.
I was always told ghosts were spooky and mean, you know?
Most of us are, I guess. But not me. In fact, I'm friendly.
It's an unlikely alliance, but that's what makes it so powerful. Their friendship helps bridge the divide between witches and ghosts, which ultimately brings everyone together to defeat the evil warlock. It's a wholesome, funny, and all-around entertaining ride. Plus, watching Hilary Duff do her thing at such a young age is a treat. She's just a child in this movie, but she acts the house down with plenty of style.
Wendy,
Is this your idea of making things better? By breaking promises? By giving away secrets? How could you? Thought you were my friend.
Speaking of which, does anyone know where we can find an outfit as cute and cozy as Wendy's?
Wait a second. Let me change.
Wow. You look magical.
Number 7, Natalie Connors, Agent Cody Banks.
What's the deal? You're in every single one of my classes.
I guess great minds think alike.
Dr. Connors is a scientist who's fallen into the clutches of Eris, an organization that wants to use his technology for less than noble purposes. The CIA's plan to stop them involves sending in their teenage agent, Cody Banks. In order to gain access, he must earn the trust of the doctor's daughter, Natalie.
Hey, are those books?
Yeah?
And despite the young boy's awkward tendencies, they start to develop feelings for one another. She's in the dark for the majority of the movie and gets caught in the crossfire in a major way. But by the end, Natalie plays a big part in defeating the bad guys. We just wish she would have gotten in on the action sooner, which is a testament to Duff's talent. Number 6, Kelly Collins, Cadet Kelly.
You must be Captain Stone.
You're on my list. Maggot.
This iconic Disney Channel original movie follows a unique teen named Kelly as she goes to military school. Did we mention her soon-to-be stepdad runs the place?
I hereby sentence you to the drill team.
Let's just say it's not an easy adjustment. Kelly's artistic, somewhat clumsy, and marches to the beat of her own drum. Meanwhile, the establishment runs firmly on rules, discipline, and order. The protagonist could have easily been a frustrating character, but Duff plays her as a kid who's just trying to find her place in the world without sacrificing who she is.
Ma'am, this cadet has some really cool ideas about a routine that she'd like to share with the captain.
And we can all understand that struggle. In the end, everyone learns a little from each other, proving that individuality and community are not mutually exclusive. Number 5, Holly Hamilton, the perfect man.
Smart, witty, romantic.
You can't still think this guy's Lenny, right?
It is kind of hard to picture Lenny playing Scrabble.
What do you do when your mom's unlucky in love and keeps uprooting your life as a result? If you're teen blogger Holly Hamilton, you invent someone who can't hurt her. While she's behind the catfishing scheme, she bases the perfect man on someone who exists.
Are you sure this is a good idea? I'm sure. A few flowers never hurt anyone.
Naturally, the lies pile up and chaos ensues, but her heart's in the right place, even though her actions are somewhat misguided. Ultimately, the mother-daughter duo bonds in ways they never had before. Plus, Holly slowly lets her guard down and opens her heart to the possibility of love and happiness. This film is perfectly cast, and Duff's portrayal of a well-meaning teenager who's at her wit's end is spot on. In other words, it's a must-watch.
That is not true. I hear everything you say to me.
You hear, but you don't listen. You never listen to anything I want.
Number 4, Terry Fletcher, Raise Your Voice. After her brother Paul dies in a tragic car crash, Terry's life is turned upside down. So when she's accepted to the music program of her dreams, she's reluctant to go. Yet, unbeknownst to her extremely overprotective father, her mom and aunt persuade her to take the leap. After all, it's what her brother would have encouraged her to do.
I mean, do your own thing on your own terms and get what you came here for. That's what counts.
But Jay, I'm lying to people. I mean, I had to lie to get here.
So what? You got here.
And thank goodness they do, because not only does she find love, but the journey also helps her family connect and heal. The film's nothing if not touching, thanks in no small part to Duff's portrayal of Terry. The way she embodies the character's grief with honesty and nuance is good enough to drive anyone to tears. Number 3, Sam Montgomery, A Cinderella Story.
Do you believe in love at first sight?
I'll let you know.
There have been numerous versions of Cinderella, but this one takes the cake. Sam Montgomery doesn't quite fit in at school or at home.
You're not very pretty, and you're not very bright.
Her stepmother and stepsisters do everything in their power to stop her from shining. But her life changes thanks to an anonymous online romance with quintessential popular guy Austin Ames.
So I guess you're expecting some guy who hangs out at Starbucks and writes poetry.
Something like that.
Her quest for a happy ending is tumultuous, but it crucially teaches her to stand up for herself. Hilary Duff has an uncanny ability to make her characters feel real, and that's exactly what she does here. We understand Sam and never get tired of rooting for her as she figures things out. It's no wonder the film is one of the actress's most beloved works. Number 2, Kelsey Peters, Younger.
I'm Kelsey Peters. I'm an editor here, and I saw you meeting with Diana Trout.
This is definitely one of the star's more mature roles. After all, many are used to seeing her playing a teen, but she proved that she could tackle adulthood on screen with just as much humor and relatability on Younger. Her character is layered, with ambitious career goals, and watching her work to achieve them while fighting a system that often puts women down is nothing short of inspiring.
Well, I hate to say it, but that book's going to perform.
She's also a friend that anybody would be lucky to have in their corner. Kelsey is so amazing that there were even talks surrounding a spin-off centered on her.
Okay, well, I actually have some news of my own.
I found a backer for my company. Oh my God. Fantastic. Yes, they heard about it and just contacted me out of the blue.
Sadly, that didn't work out, but it just goes to show that we could always use more Hilary Duff on our screens.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Lizzie McGuire. Lizzie McGuire and the Lizzie McGuire Movie.
Be kind, be the special person that you are, and always share your cookies.
Hilary Duff won everyone over when she became the one and only Lizzie McGuire. She made the quirky and relatable role feel grounded, fresh, and incredibly magical at the same time.
I want a bra, okay? A bra! A bra! We want a bra! I want a bra!
Plus, she kept that spark alive not just throughout the series, but in the film as well. There's not a fan out there who doesn't know Lizzie and Isabella's duet by heart.
Hey now, this is what dreams are made of.
An entire generation of kids grew up alongside the character, and she means a lot to so many people. We would have given anything to see Lizzie again all these years later, but unfortunately, the reboot wasn't meant to be. At least we'll always have Rome.
Gordo?
What?
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from Ms. Mojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.